love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So now that was like I had
Two funny mamas.
Oh,
Hey y'all, what's going on? Hi, welcome to Two Funny Mamas.
you would think after 43 episodes we'd have that.
Your name. Say your name, Sherri Shepherd.
Okay, well, since you said it, I'm Sherri Shepherd, y'all. Welcome to Two Funny Mamas, the podcast.
And I'm Kimberly Whitley.
What's going on, Mae West? What's going on? Talk to me, Mae West.
I'm sleepy.
Me too. I went to bed at we're doing this in the morning. It's Saturday morning. I went to bed about 2 a.m. I was trying to FaceTime you, but you wouldn't answer the phone. Maybe you was asleep.
I went to bed at 7 p.m.
Okay, then you got good sleep.
But sometimes you can get too much sleep, and you're exhausted.
That you're tired.
Yeah.
Then you know what that is, Kym? You're not getting a good restful sleep. If you're sleeping within your REM, like your fifth REM, you're not supposed to wake up tired. So you actually didn't get good sleep. So you still were probably in that first, second level.
Well, I wasn't dreaming, so I was definitely remming.
Okay, that sounds so nasty.
Chris knows about that. Chris knows about remming.
Don't bring Chris into the... Good morning, Chris.
Hello, how are you? How's it going?
You know, it's good. Kym is in LA. I am in Vancouver.
It look like I'm in prison. That's what it looked like.
You do. It looks like
No, sure, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say what Chris said. You look like you're at the DMV. It looks like your passport kind of photo.
Yes.
Like you standing in front of that wall. It's blue.
Yes.
It's no back. What happened to your backgrounds?
They there. I just, I like to change things up. Like I like to change my men up, Sherri Shepherd.
Wait a minute.
Do what I do. I keep it, I keep it comfortable. I think keep it exciting.
Why are you talking like that?
What's this character's name?
Yeah, I keep it comfortable. I change up my men the way I change up my women.
Yes.
And I like to... What is that?
It's called her name is Tatiana.
Mm.
Yes, and Tatiana likes to keep it fresh, honey.
Well, Tatiana, would you move your chair like 2 inches to the right?
Yeah, because you're in my box.
Let me explain something. Tatiana don't like to be told what to do either.
Weird, neither does Kym.
Why? Okay, you're pointing to something like there's going to be a box of letters.
Right.
Like now you're going to have Chris put a graphic bubble above
absolutely.
your finger.
Over your start over.
I told what to do. I don't like it.
Start over your right shoulder and then go across the screen and spell Tatiana with each one. T-A-T-I. Yeah, that's like that.
Do spell it out.
You got to spell it out.
So he can do the graphic.
First of all, who said I can spell Tatiana? Okay.
You got to do a
T. It's a A. It's a T. It's another A. Then it's an N. And an N. And another A. Woo!
You spelled that so wrong. You spelled Tatana. Okay,
that's her name. Her name is Tatiana.
You missed the whole I in there. Tatiana.
Then why don't you just say what her name is? Then why didn't you spell it?
I was trying to, but I didn't want to interrupt Tatana.
Tatana.
I don't know what we're talking about, but you know what I want to say, girl? When I called you this morning, I tried to FaceTime you yesterday. You didn't pick up the phone. The worst thing is when you're talking to Kym late at night and she's tired and she dozes off. Like she will fall off on you in a minute. And then you'll say, Kym, I'm gonna call you back. No. I'm here. And she will fall off again and sleep. Just literally.
No. What's worse than that is when Sherri wants to do live on Instagram and she knows you're tired. I was like, I'm tired. She'd be like, jump on my live. Then I jump on it. And now this is what the whole world has seen.
You nodding off?
It's embarrassing. Then the phone flips up. It shows the ceiling. It shows my dirty room. I said, Don't live me anymore because that's disrespectful. I think one time they got a shot of my drawers. It's not good.
You had your hair bonnet on.
I had my hair bonnet on. Yeah, it was bad.
It wasn't bad. You look pretty. The one good thing about you is your default is always pretty. So no matter how horrible you look, you horrible pretty. Like you pretty horrible.
Pretty horrible. That's
it's endearing. That's great. We're 5 minutes in and we've got the title to the episode. Great.
Pretty horrible. Exactly. And because I always say, Kym, I always tell Kym this, no matter what you do, you as long as you pretty doing it, then you good.
There's some things.
No, but I called you. What were you going to say?
I was waiting on you to see what was the next subject. I was tired of talking.
Sherri, that's her move it along. Well,
that's her moving on. You know when Kym gets distracted.
Look.
When I called you.
Chris knows. When I say, come on, Chris, you've done that long enough and that did not work. So move it along.
When I called you, Chris.
You swore that would stay private. Oh.
Really, Chris?
Move it along, Chris. He knows that word. Move it along.
Kym, every time I call Kym, I FaceTime her. She's always doing like this. So it always looks, she looks like she's riding a horse. But today she was working out on her elliptical. And you've been working out on the elliptical a lot. I can tell you are toning up your body. I'm really proud of your commitment. Where's your Peloton bike that you bought from Goodwill?
First of all, it's not a Peloton because that's $3,000, $2,000. I got a Peloton, which is about $40.
Can we put a picture of the bike up, Chris?
Yeah,
the Peloton.
We're locating it. It's such a hot item. It can be tough to find at times. So hold tight.
Kym bought a bike from the Goodwill store, and it looks like a Peloton. She calls it a Peloton. It doesn't have a TV screen, but what do you do? And it doesn't have a plug.
Got no electricity. Are you kidding me? There's no electricity. It don't have the straps on it, but I rolled it in the Goodwill. It felt good. I felt like I got a workout, but then I brought it home, and you know how you got to tighten it up to make it go a little harder because it's a manual situation,
right?
And it would not. It wouldn't. It gave me no resistance. I'm Rodney to see about the resistance. I'm talking about the Peloton bike, the bike from the Goodwill. It don't get tight enough, but you tinker with stuff. Okay, he said he'll tighten it up for you, Sherri. Yeah. If you laugh,
my Peloton is working just fine.
You need your spokes tightened.
You need your spokes tightened?
I'm in Vancouver. I've learned to deal without my spokes. Rodney, but thank you. I appreciate it, Rodney.
You know what? He is all about service.
Here's my fingers coming in to fix your spokes.
Oh boy.
Look how big his hands are. You got big hands, girl.
I could fix them.
Rodney!
I can fix them that way.
We have young viewers. Good.
Rodney's out of control.
Viewers, okay, all right.
Get your ass.
Yes.
You have young viewers. Wait, hold on. Let me.
He brought me the tea.
This is
Take
the
the
bird.
finger puppet out.
Wait. This is
We
the
have
bird.
We have
Young
young
girl.
chocolate girls. Tell Rodney to get out the room.
Young traffic. She said young traffic girls.
She did. Chocolate.
Oh, chocolate.
I said we have young chocolate girls.
You know, Sherri's lost a lot of weight. Look
She
at her.
does look good.
Don't she look good? She looked like a.
She might
looked like a little
return my
dog.
phone calls now.
She wasn't returning your call.
No.
She afraid. She's afraid.
It's all right.
I get
She
it.
don't want those spokes tightened.
No, she like Sherri's got a reputation of being loose, so she don't need it tight. Okay, so
That's like.
look at Sherri's face.
Do you love when I just be quiet? They have a whole podcast going on just the Kym and Rodney
Rodney
show.
said this was good.
Okay, we're
But
not
we
talking
show it
about
later.
grace and gratitude yet. We're gonna spotlight the Black business,
I'm just showing you before it gets cold. That's all.
the tea from Grace and Gratitude. I know, but we're going off track. We're
Okay, go
talking
ahead.
about
Peloton.
we're talking about the Peloton bike. It won't. It doesn't give you resistance. So basically, you're saying the bike doesn't work.
It it works for this level of out of shape.
What level?
For, the raggedy level. Like, as soon as I get more in shape, I get it to where, and I'm trying to get, a little sweat on. It's a good loosener upper. So I do get on it. And then I get on my elliptical and I get on my treadmill.
What do you do when you get on? What do you do when you get on the bike, though? When you say you do get on it, what do you do?
I pedal like people do on bikes. Pedal.
But it gives you no resistance, so it's just going fast.
It's going fast, not too fast. I'm gonna throw a knee out, so I get it enough, but it doesn't go strong enough that I get a sweat. But it does loosen up my legs because my legs is tight and they need to be loosened up. So
basically, the bike. Do you think you maybe should have left it at the Goodwill and went and invested? The Peloton bikes, you can pay monthly for them, Kym. They're expensive.
No.
You can pay all at once.
Oh, you can? You can pay monthly?
Yeah, you can. You pay monthly, like $19 a month.
Oh, I'd rather go to somebody's house and borrow it. There it is. There go my bike to Peloton. Look at that bad boy right there. It looks good, doesn't it? When I tell you that bike ain't shit. Well, that is.
It's got that fancy green circle on the side. You would have thought it would have came through.
It looked good, but I got on it in the store. My brother said he gonna fix the little the display needs a battery. He said he gonna fix that.
I thought it had an electrical cord.
Nope, ain't no cord. That's all. Just get on it and pedal. But it's good because it looks good because it makes my gym look full. Look like I got a bunch of equipment. Look like I'm doing things.
All right, but maybe you might
I
want
put
to
some weights by my bed too. I got some real pretty weights. Oh, they're so pretty.
Have you used them, Kym?
Yep, I put them by my bed at night. Because remember, we got a competition going. What did I say? My arms, by this summer, I'm wearing these big old arms out. And I got to lose another 50 pounds, but I'm going to have my arms out. My arms and my belly.
So you've committed to that. You know what I did? I did some sit-ups with the 10-pound weight. Because, it's hard doing sit-ups on your own if nobody's sitting on your legs. So I got a 10-pound weight, and that helps me do my sit-ups.
Oh,
so I've been doing the sit-ups. I've been doing planks, squats, lunges. I got my stripper pole. I've been working on that, except it came off the ceiling. I didn't secure it tightly. Yeah, so I got to work on that.
You can't do that because you're out of town at a hotel. Yeah, I got to get all these shoulders, this meat in these shoulders. Got to go down. I got to have square shoulders. Yeah, my arms got to be it.
Have Andre come in and target your arms. I'm telling you. Have
the chubby trainer that needs to be trained.
All right.
Stop calling him that.
He's a chubby trainer. He knows what I call him to his face. I trained him the other day. Yes. Andre need to get it together. You can't be the trainer with no gut.
Okay, that's his corona weight. He did. Andre had no good loving. He been by himself. He's been in his bedroom. He's trying to stay away from he only interacts with you and I, Joshua and Jeffrey. So, Kym, it's not a lot to do in Andre's world. And he's working on his movie, Shield and 10. So, and his photography, but it's rough. This COVID is rough for folks.
I'm going to help.
So the thing about Andre, when he sets his mind to something, is he does it. So
yeah, he does do it. He called me the other day and told me to get it together. So I have not done a sit-up in 3-4 days. So I'm supposed to be doing sit-ups every day, and I done fell off. So
do the sit-ups. That is really good for your stomach. All of the sit-ups. But
I need to for my back. I don't care about my stomach because I got that taken care of. I'm worried about my back.
But there's exercises that you can do that'll be gentle on your back.
What about your neck?
I got sit-ups for my back. The doctor said, you don't want surgery, your core got to be tight. Because when your core is tight, it takes the pressure off my back. So that's why I do sit-ups every day. I used to do it for a man. Now I do it for me.
Okay. Well, I'm glad. All right. Now that we got your health together in 45 seconds, you know what this weekend was?
What?
Coming to America. Coming to America.
A lot of people, like Melanie Camacho said, she got up that morning and watched it at 8 a.m., honey.
Because
Melanie
here's the
watched it already.
it's on Amazon Prime because it's not streaming, because it's not at the movie theater because of the pandemic. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I started, I'm going to finish it tonight. I miss the experience of this movie being on the big screen, because I felt like if I was sitting in a movie theater with 400 people, I'd be cracking up at a lot of stuff. It is very funny. But I just miss that experience, Kym, of having popcorn, of laughing with everybody else. It's like watching a comedy special by yourself versus being at the comedy club seeing that comedy.
I don't know why she didn't rent a movie theater. Why don't we rent a movie theater?
We can.
They giving away movie theaters for $100. I swear.
Yeah, you can rent it for $100, but by the time I get back, Coming to America will be out. But we could do that. We could like do a movie night with 10 people, 12 people, and rent a movie theater and watch. I would love to watch Coming to America on the big screen. I just would. But it's got people that we know. Leslie Jones, your old boss Arsenio. I don't know if if people remember, you used to be Arsenio Hall's assistant till you stole money, and then he had to fire you. And then,
don't listen to her. Don't listen to her, y'all.
I've talked to Arsenio before, and I didn't know that. The next time he comes through, I'll be sure to ask about that.
We fired Kym. Arsenio Hall fired Kym.
Okay, yes, he did. But really, you're gonna bring it back up?
I'm just saying, this is a little known fact. So if
I wanted to say something to you this morning, little known fact, and I had it, and I don't want to forget it, so I got to get it out now. Remember what you said to me? You were like, oh, you were insensitive. I was insensitive, and I said, what if you just said that to your little boyfriend? See, he'd have fired you. He'd have left you, got on his private jet, and been gone. Okay, back to Coming to America. Okay.
Can you remember that subject, Chris, in being insensitive? Can you just remember that topic?
Sure. I mean, I'll mark the time down even.
Yeah, so Kym
can. We'll go back to that.
But Coming to America, our friend Rodney Perry is in Coming to America. Our friend Lunell, who was a co-host on Two Funny Mamas, is in Coming to America. Leslie Jones. Jermaine Fowler. It's a lot of comics.
Vanessa Bell. Oh yeah, there's a lot of
Vanessa Bell Calloway, Garcelle Bouvet, Sherri Headley.
I tell you who ain't in there. Kym Whitley and Sherri Shepherd ain't in there. I tell you that.
You know what trips me out is like, they didn't even. No, because I don't think they had auditions for this movie. I think Eddie Murphy. I think he handpicked who he wanted to be in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Does Eddie know who we are? Like, I mean, that's just
Eddie
curious.
Knows who I am, but out of sight, out of mind. I used to go over there. It's fine. I'm about to do something real crazy. I don't think we're on Eddie Murphy's radar, is what I'm saying. Like, does he know who we are? Not that. Like, I don't think Eddie, we're on his radar, because he handpicked everybody that he wanted. So I'm not quite sure how we get on Eddie Murphy's radar for Coming to America 3, because I think we would have looked cute in kente cloth. Myself. Yeah, I would have got ready for that movie.
Yeah, I would have got ready for that movie too. I would have liked to have been in Coming to America too. That would have been a good movie. What are you looking at? I'm looking at the camera. My cousin keeps calling me. I'll make sure everything is okay. That's all. You notice every podcast we do, Kym has phone calls that are coming through. It's like every single.
I put it on. Let me put it on. Let me put it on. Let me put it on. Uh-oh.
Let me put it on. Let me put it on. Let me put it on what?
Silent. Bam. That's a thought. Silent. I put it on silent.
And this is Kym Whitley, y'all. Wait, I just want to make sure we did. Coming to America.
Look at that. That's fabric, Chris. I don't want you to think my arms that big.
I didn't think they were that white. Either.
But look at all this. What if this was my arm? Look at all this right here.
It's a shirt.
Be like, oh, she can really. Let me see if I got muscles. I'm distracted today.
I can tell.
Coming to America, because I love that my friends work.
I don't know whether to say Joshua or Kym. I just don't know who to address.
No, you're right. Coming to America. No, please go to Amazon Prime and watch Coming to America, because we need the numbers to be good, so then they'll do some more movies.
We do. And the thing about it is Lunell is in it, and she's having a private watch party tonight which would be Saturday night. I wasn't invited because I'm in Vancouver. Are you invited?
You wasn't invited, period.
Yes,
Oh,
I
sorry.
talk to Linnell every day at 5 a.m. We talk for like an hour.
You need
I
to be
would have
praying,
invited.
both of y'all. Okay, I am going. It's at a private residence.
Are
I
you
told
taking
them
someone?
a COVID test. That's what they need to be taking. They
No,
didn't
they are.
say-
Everybody's getting tested. You got to get tested before you go.
Oh,
You
I
can't
know,
go.
because I told them I don't come in places unless there's a test.
You
They
can't.
know.
No. And it's not going to be big. Like Linnell, this is Linnell's watch party / birthday party. And Linnell, when Linnell gives a birthday party,
Ooh.
it typically is very large.
It's
like
epic.
it's epic. It's huge. Now I have never been invited to any of Linnell's parties. You have her birthday party, but this time it's not going to be.
I'd have met some cutie patooties there.
Yeah. What are you putting around your neck?
Pearls. I want to feel pretty.
Oh,
Okay.
is it because you're not an AKA, you're Delta, but you're doing your pearls. Okay, all right.
And it's something when a woman put on pearls, it changed their whole perspective. Chris is like, damn, look at her.
Suggestive for sure.
Yeah,
look at
your
that.
auntie's pearls, because that really just
Chris is
so
nasty. No, that went over Sherri's head. That was so
did.
over Sherri's head.
It
But I
did.
caught it, the nasty, the rat.
I didn't hear it.
So I was advised to act as press if Kym takes me to Linnell's birthday party in the future. If I become separated from Kym, I'll be asked why the hell I'm there.
Yeah,
Yes.
you will, because it's not going to be a lot of you.
And I didn't think, and to be honest with you, I didn't think, because of COVID and pandemic, to invite anyone because it's at a private residence and that's just adding. I don't need anybody. I'm going to know everybody there. He did. The person's house said, bring your brother. So I'm sure my brother's going to come. I could possibly take Joshua, but maybe not.
No, no,
What?
this
No.
is not a kid. What are you doing?
Huh?
You've been in COVID too long. You don't bring your child to an event Linnell's giving at nighttime. What's wrong with you?
It's in the afternoon tonight.
Who cares?
Okay.
He's not having
I
a, well, you know what? Here's the thing. When a person gives a party, unless they said kid friendly, you don't bring your kids.
I got it. I heard y'all. I get it. I won't
Oh my
bring,
gosh. That like sent me into a rage. It's
You know, I
always
said,
that
I
one.
won't bring Andre. I won't
Who's,
bring
You
who's
should
worse?
bring Andre with you. Andre needs to network. You should bring Andre with you.
Who is more guilty of bringing their kids that they're not supposed to be, white people or black people?
White people.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I've never had anybody show up at my house with their kids. They know.
That's fair.
But I have had white people show with their kids, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you bringing all three of them. Okay. We don't have anything but orange juice. I'll hide the little rosé.
I will.
No,
Dogs, white people by far. White people will show up
don't bring your dog
to a
my
business
house.
meeting with a dog.
I do say white people like to bring their dogs everywhere. Let
Yeah.
me tell you something. Who was the guy that was on the cop show with Ice-T? And Paul, he was a comic, Chris, and he always wore black. And he was on the cop show SVU with Ice-T.
Let me find real quick. SVU
Went
with
on
Ice-T.
tour. He went on tour with the Jewish comic that's always complaining. They're probably in their 50s.
And what happened?
He went on tour with Lewis Black.
He went on tour with Lewis Black.
One
It was
guess.
Lewis
You see how good I am?
That was good, Chris.
It was
Thanks.
Lewis Black. He's a Jewish comic, and he complains all the time. He's funny.
He dates Kathleen Madigan. Let's see.
Yeah,
So
and it was on
Oh,
SVU.
Captain Madigan is doing boys now. That's great.
Richard Belzer is who you're thinking of.
Richard Belzer. Now, Richard Belzer was on SVU, right?
Yep. I've
Okay,
never
let
seen
me
the
tell
show, but yeah, he has. Yeah.
So I was doing a theater reading in New York, and Richard Belzer is known for bringing his 2 dogs with him everywhere he goes. He doesn't,
Are they
even if it
big
says
or
no
little?
dogs allowed. They're the little ones like what you got. Those
Okay.
little Shih Tzu things. And so he brought him to the View when we interviewed him. And so we're on stage doing the reading. This man's dogs climbs on the stage, and they're roaming around, and we're
Jesus.
trying not to pay attention to them, and the audience is laughing because the dog. Here's the thing: Don't ever do a show with dogs and kids because they both steal the scene. These two dogs are moving around. We're doing a theater piece. We're reading from Richard Burton's autobiography. And these dogs are roaming around on the stage. And I'm literally sitting there going, he ain't gonna tell these dogs to get off the, why are the dogs in the theater? Never seen nothing like it. And they said Richard brings his dogs everywhere. He doesn't, you know, he'll bring them near house.
Why does that get to be an excuse though? That because I interviewed a comic who I dearly love and think he's super talented, and his Chihuahua took a dump in the studio we were using mid-interview.
And oh man, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. And he was on SNL. It's John Lovitz. He's a great guy. I love John Lovitz.
Oh, John.
She knows John.
His Chihuahua just took a dump, and you're like, hey, it's John Lovitz. He brings his dog everywhere.
About John Lovitz. If anybody knows John Lovitz is one of those comics that like to get up under your skin and needle you. Like he will
so
say
good.
Inappropriate stuff and needle you to the point where you want to scream. That is where he gets off. That's John Lovitz. Have you ever dealt with John Lovitz, Kym? And so
I've met him, but no, I haven't spent any time.
Okay, he's like, he likes to needle you. He likes to, John Lovitz is Jewish, but if you are German, John Lovitz will make a Hitler joke. Like he does things to make you upset. So I could take John in doses, because Kym, you know how I get. John Lovitz,
I know how you get.
You know I get irritated. You know I get irritated. So John Lovitz calls himself trying to be funny. He kept going, hey, Cheryl Underwood, Sherilyn, hey, Jackie, hey, and he kept calling me, hey, Vivica. And I said, John, don't call me by another woman's name, okay? I laughed the first 7 times. It's not funny. That's the wrong thing to say to John Lovitz. Oh, God. So all while we were doing Byron Allen's game show, was it funny you should ask? Because he's sitting next to me. He's like, hey, Cheryl Underwood. Hey, Cheryl Underwood. Hey, Monique. Hey, Monique. Hey, Vivica. Hey, Vivica. And you know, Kym, you know me. I turned around and snapped off on John Lovitz so bad that Byron Allen had to come on. And then John always looked at you like, what did I do? What did I do? He does. Yep. Like, what? I'm just joking. Will you? I mean, come on now. And Byron Allen came over because I said, don't you look at me. Don't you say nothing to me the rest of this show. So Byron came over and he's like, what's the problem? You ask him what's the problem. And I scared John so bad. I was like, don't say my name. He was like, I was just playing. I know it's Sherri. I said, don't say my name. We did the entire 5 shows. He was scared to look at me. He wouldn't, and I was like, don't say nothing to him. I was on my period, I think. I was like, I'm not playing. And he's one of those ones. Huh?
And you should have told him that.
He just gets up.
You alive.
But he does things like when the pandemic, before COVID, like when we didn't really know what COVID was, Kym, John Lovitz came in the room. Like we just knew you had to, nobody was even wearing masks. It was no COVID testing. It had just happened over in China. So we was just hearing about it, but everybody knew, you know, sanitize. That's when the first, he comes in the hair and makeup room.
No!
That's what he did.
No!
Him. And I lost it because the hair and makeup people couldn't say nothing. They don't want nobody doing that. And he kept doing that. And I said, I'm going to smack you in your face. Come close. And I was going off and I was screaming at the top of my lungs. And then John was like, what's wrong with her, man? What's wrong with her? Byron Allen had to come in again. And I said, I don't want him next to me. It was awful. That damn John.
Now, how about another one of his cast members that you hung out with recently? The great Kevin Nealon joined you on a game show. I was sent a text message with a photo in it, Kym, last night from your favorite, my mom, that Sherri made her way onto Celebrity Jeopardy. Hello.
Wheel of Fortune, Chris.
Oh, Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to edit that out.
We're going to fire the white dude. He don't know the right game show.
You don't know the right names of the shows.
Celebrity Wheel of Fortune.
Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. And my charity was Real Beauty. So it was Rachel Rachel, her name was Rachel. She's an actress.
Who doesn't know
Kevin
what?
Nealon. Kevin Nealon from SNL, from Saturday Night Live, and the show Man with a Plan. Kym, do you know how hard those shows are? Have you got to do Wheel of Fortune. You got to do Wheel of Fortune.
Because that means I got to do phrases and names. Bad.
Well, have you ever seen it on TV? You know, when you watch Wheel of Fortune on TV, you always get it.
Rachel Lee Cook.
Rachel Lee. Oh, I thought it was Rachel Lee Cook. It was Rachel Lee Cook and Kevin Nealon. That's who I played against. But when you stand in there and you see the clues, you feel so much pressure because you only the time clock is ticking, and you only have like 9 seconds to guess it. So you know your time is running, and you're like, oh my gosh. And there was one that I didn't get. It was Vanna White. It had
it wasn't.
It had, yes, it did. It had white it had white, and then it had ANNA. And I kept going, Tana White, Dana White.
Oh, no.
Vanna White, Rana White. And then I go, because I didn't know what it was, and I was like, Vanna, I need help here, girl. And she just looked at me, because, you know, Vanna can't talk. She just looked at me and smiled. I was like, Vanna, you not going to help me out? Dana White, Rana White. And I was like, Vanna, please help my sister out. Come on. And I'm joking with Vanna, and my time runs out. So Rachel Lee Cook, and then Kevin Nealon looks at me from Saturday Night Live. He's like, I don't know what it is either. Rachel Lee Cook is like, I got it. Pat, it's Vanna White. Then you look at it and go, of course it's Vanna White.
Oh, my. I worry about you.
Over and over like them damn Family Feud ones.
Thank you. It was horrible, but I won my charity, $30,000. I went to the winner's circle.
Oh,
congratulations!
Okay. I went to the winner's circle, and it was here it was. You have to pick all your letters, 6 letters, and so it was pants, PANTS. At the top, it was RGO pants, and I'm like cargo
pants. No.
It was cargo pants. I didn't get it.
Jesus.
It was RGO pants. And I'm like, what is it? Krigo, Trigo, Drugo. When Pat Sajak said cargo, and then Kevin Nealon says again, I didn't get it either. We was the dumbest asses. Rachel Lee Cook. Yes.
So you said next time I go on the game show, I'm going to do it for Joshua's school. So his school's getting money? That was just a real question, because you was like, I
answered it, but we
do so many game shows. I got you, and I always win. I was like, oh, good. Can you, next charity, instead of giving it to people you don't know, can you please give it to my son's school so they can take the pressure off me of doing a comedy show every year? Thank you.
Kym does a comedy show. Kym does a comedy show every year for Joshua, her son Joshua's school. I wish she would stop, but. Or maybe I should say, I wish you would stop asking me. Because I show up to these charity shows that Kym gives for her son's school. And you know, Chris, there's a way, let me tell you, there's a way that you do a charity when you ask people to come and do your charity for you to benefit their school. Kym don't give you no good food. You just sit in the back. You don't have nowhere to put your coat.
You gotta get water out of the fountain with the kids. Because they have it at a restaurant and all the parents are there, and you ask, can I got something to eat? And they like, what's gonna be $14? Okay, Kym not provide nothing to drink. We just all sitting there. We don't know what time the show gonna start, and we go, well, where's Kym? Kym not even there yet. Okay, Kym, we see your fingernail,
and you see how dirty it is.
I don't see anything dirty. I just see your
dirty. It got some peanut butter under there.
Oh, man.
Okay, so I'll do it like that.
I want to tell you about Kym, the way she gives charity.
There you go.
Okay, stop talking.
You see I did that? Did you see that techie, Chris? Did you see that techie? What?
Such a techie.
Okay, go ahead.
We got to go back to Wheel of Fortune too, but continue, Sherri.
Wheel of Fortune is fine. Now I'm like, I want to tell you to wait, because Kym wants she wants to get all the celebrities that I do game shows with. She always wants me to call my celebrity friends to do her charity for Joshua's school. And I don't mind doing that, but I need them from the charity for Jeffrey's school. So we do charities both differently, Kym and I. You are at Kym's charity and you're sitting there, you don't get no food, you don't have nowhere to put your coat, y'all all sitting together, and you sitting with the parents. Like, it ain't no separate green room. They got you sitting there with the teachers. You know, the normal way you do a charity, if you have celebrities, you put them in a green room. You make them feel special because they're giving their time for free to raise money, help raise money for your charity, which is Joshua's school. So we all sitting there with the parents, everybody talking to us. You know, there's no moment of privacy. And I say, is Kym here? Kym is not here. They don't know where Kym is at. Okay, the thing was supposed to start at 7, right? It's 8:45. Where's Kym? She not here yet. This is typically Kym's charity. Then Kym run in all flustered, just like she is now, looking at her nails, talking about 20 different things. She runs on the stage. Then we don't know if the mic worked because ain't nobody did a tech check. Kym's doing a tech check while we do. It's kind of like how we start the podcast.
Oh,
when we
God.
start an hour
That's
late.
so true.
Kym gets on stage, and here's the thing. She is naturally funny. So she got everybody cracking up. We don't know. We don't have a lineup. The comics, we don't know who going first, who going second. We just
remember,
sitting there.
and then we had the deaf lady come up. The deaf comic came up.
Who
Well, we had
was
some
the deaf comic? Pat. Who is that deaf comic, Chris? She's deaf. She
Russell
was on Back
Simmons.
to Life. No, she's a lady.
I'm gonna tell Russell you said that because I'll be seeing him later on.
Deaf Comedy Jam? Really? You didn't? I wasn't saying he was
No.
deaf. Come on.
Oh, I'm telling you.
All right.
The deaf lady, she signs, and Pat Buckley. No, it wasn't Pat Buckley. No.
Yes, it's Pat. It was. I think it. Yep, that's the name.
So she signs, and she, you know, Kym stands behind you and goes, "You next." You know damn well she can't hear you because she's deaf. So Kym gonna run in the room behind, go, "You next," and run out the room. So sitting there, she deaf.
I didn't know. I forgot. A lot of
So
pressure.
now I'm in front of so she can read my lips, and she read my lips so I could tell you next. But apparently my lips was like, this bitch here ain't doing shit right. So that's Kym's charity. So we all get on stage. Kym don't tell us how much time we're supposed to be doing. Gets on stage. Let me tell you, didn't get on stage.
Oh my God.
She's a deaf comic and thought she was headlining the show. Okay.
Obviously.
We all supposed to do like 10 minutes each. Say 20 minutes. And Kym's like, Kym is on the side going, "You gotta get off. She can't hear you. She's deaf, Kym. You've got to stand in front of her and say, get off." Kym is so ADD. She ain't paying no attention. She going, "Somebody get her off."
I was in the back trying to say something to Cedric. I was like, I'm gonna get a picture with Cedric the Entertainer. That's how.
Was this for parents and teachers, or were there children in the audience too?
No,
No
parents and
children.
teachers.
Okay, I was gonna say you could see Kym just be like, "Yeah, just bring whoever."
And this is another thing about Kym's charity, and I'm gonna talk about it. She raised money, but Kym never invites the big donors. Like, she'll invite some. She did invite some, but she don't invite the big donors. So I'm like, all I'm looking at, Kym, are the teachers who are so glad to be out, but they don't have money to contribute because they need books and things.
Right.
We're all the big people that own IBM. Well, I asked you to bring them. I asked you to call them. I'm just like, so Kym's like, the money I was gonna give y'all is an honorarium. Could y'all donate that to Joshua's school?
Can y'all donate it to the boys' school? Thank
No,
you.
I don't want to donate it to Joshua's school. Well, I already did. So that is the
Honorarium is my favorite term in the world, by the way. I love
Honorarium
that, and it is
means
awkward,
you're
and
not
it's
kidding.
really funny.
Yeah, honorarium means you're not getting nothing.
Nothing.
So that was, and now let me tell you something. So Kym and I threw a comedy charity night on the same night. Hers was to benefit. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them. I'm going to tell them because you're so foul. Hers was to benefit Joshua's school. I threw a charity to benefit Jeffrey's school. I invited. Now ask me who my lineup was, Chris. Ask me the lineup.
Sherri, you're a comedic maven. You're in charge of things.
We didn't even gotta do no intro.
Who did you put in your lineup?
Kevin Nealon from Saturday Night Live.
Big time.
Who was on Mike and Molly, the star of Mike and Molly?
Mike. Yeah, his name's Mike. He's a big time comic. Oh, Billy Gardell.
Billy Gardell. Billy Gardell from Mike and Molly. Kevin Nealon from Saturday Night Live. Tammy Pescatelli, freaking on the road all the time. A woman by the name of Wanda Sykes.
I've heard of her.
Headline. Another man named Louis Anderson came on stage as well.
This is serious.
And I'm okay. I had a serious lineup. I called in the peoples.
That lineup, and then you were on it too, Sherri.
And I hosted the show.
That lineup, it would be in a whatever you call it. We're a professional hockey team. You'd be in an arena. That's an arena show.
And we're forgetting George Lopez.
Oh, now you're talking maybe a football stadium.
Thank you. Do you understand how much the tickets? And I charge $100 per ticket and Kym was like, "That's too much money. Teachers can't afford that." Because I was having because the charity was for the teachers, but I needed people with money to pay to come in to see this comedy show. And then you could also pay money for a teacher to come. So I got the big donors. So that was the lineup: George Lopez, Kevin Nealon, Billy Gardell, Wanda Sykes, Tammy Pescatelli, and Louis Anderson. Look at Kym. She all upset. So Kym was like, "Do you know anybody that could do my charity? Can you call?"
No, listen, I didn't say that.
Yeah, can you call Kevin Nealon? You think he'll do my charity too? And I said, no, he's not gonna do your charity because he's doing mine down. And like literally, her charity was 2 minutes away. Now she knew I was doing. It was on the same street, 2 minutes away. I was doing mine at a big theater. Kym did hers at a comedy club. But here's the thing, Chris, you know I'm doing a charity and I need people, foot traffic, to come in and buy tickets. You're going to do your charity 2 minutes away, so now it's competing charities.
The same night?
You knew not to do your charity while I did my charity.
The same night and the same time.
Why?
At the same time.
How does that make any sense?
And I booked my venue first. And yeah, I'm mad all over again. I am mad all over again. Because here's the thing. Kym was like, I'm going to have Jamie Foxx. He going to do it. Cedric the Entertainer. He going to do it. Eddie Murphy. He coming through. Now, at the night of, can you ask Kevin Nealon if he could come after he get off stage doing your show? What happened to Jamie? He didn't call me back. What happened to Eddie? He didn't return my call neither. Now, so I'm like, then she going to ask if Wanda Sykes could come, and I said, Kym, I don't want Wanda Sykes coming because if she go, she's our headliner, her and Louis. So I can't afford. It's too much money. These people dressed up in tuxes. Like I had the big money donors there, and Kym was like, I'm gonna have her back. So I had to have my limo driver that I provided. Now everybody, all my celebrities, they had limos because you know what? You got to make Wanda Sykes and George Lopez and Billy Gardell, you gotta make them feel special because they're giving their time for free. So all of them had a driver. Kym didn't even get these people parking spaces. Nobody had a parking space. So I had the limo driver take Wanda, and I said, Kym, I swear for God, if you don't have Wanda Sykes back here in time to get up on the stage, I'm going to knock your head off. So Wanda went down there. They got Wanda down there playing bingo, all kind of stuff. I'm so mad at this girl because I'm like, where is Wanda? They are winding up. Louis ready to go home.
She blowing up my phone. Get her back here. I said she almost finished with bingo. She'll be back.
Oh my God.
You got Wanda Sykes playing bingo? Do you understand how many? Let me tell you, these people, they paid so much money to see these comics, and I'm stressing because this is on me. Jeffrey's school, all of this is on me. So we finally get Wanda Sykes back. Then she like, can Louis come over when he done? No, I ain't giving you no more of my celebrities. No more of my celebrities. And don't be trying to, what is that word called? Pilch them?
It was right down the street.
Poach.
Don't be poaching.
It was on the same street. I could have had Louis back. I got Wanda back. You could have just said, look here, get in the car, do my girlfriend, just go down there, do 5 minutes, raise money for the children, and come on back. 2 charities for one night. Come on, then they ain't got to never do it again.
This is hilarious.
She's selfish.
Thing. I'm not selfish because I worked really hard on getting people. And the whole time, Kym was like, you charging too much money. You got 3 tiers. Dude, this tier pay. Oh, why you asking all them celebrities to pay all this money? But let me tell you who I got to contribute. Donnie McClurkin, premier gospel artist. He contributed money. Sunny Anderson, I got her to cook for 8 women. She would fly out and make a dish for 8 women. What? I I mean, I was having people donate all kinds of, and I worked hard. You know how you have to call celebrities to get them to donate their time like that? You got to be like this. You know, it's Jeffrey School and he can't walk. And he don't know how to walk. His leg is longer. Come on, Sonny Anderson. His leg is shorter. If you can just come and cook for 8 women, please, while they just sip wine. Come on, you gotta sound like a slave to get celebrities to be doing stuff. So all of these people, and Kym didn't do nothing. She didn't put her charity together till like 2 nights before. She was like, "We're gonna play bingo." What else? They're gonna have cheeseburgers if they order the cheeseburgers, and I think we're gonna have soda, and then that's the end of the night. We're gonna see how much money we get, and then we get.
So that's why next game show, I need you to win for Joshua's school.
Do you see this? I need you to, and then like we gave away. You had to pay. You had to pay $10,000 if you wanted to do a meet and greet with Louis. If you want to go hang out on the set with Louis Anderson. Kym was like, "That's too much. That's too much. I'm giving away a free parking spot at Joshua's school. That's what you're gonna win. You're gonna win a free parking spot." And I said, "Kym, what?" She was like, "It's hard to get a parking spot at Joshua's school, so that's what you're gonna win. All that money you gotta pay for Louis Anderson." Now, I granted, my friend raised a lot of money. She raised a lot of money.
Who raised more?
So Sherri definitely raised more.
I was going to say, Sherri, how terrible would it have been if Kym somehow raised more money than you?
If I found out Kym raised, I actually was the record holder. Is that tacky to say how much I raised, Kym?
No, it's for a good cause.
It was a really good cause. Did you say don't or do?
Yeah,
can I say it? We raised $95,000.
Wait a minute. You told me it was 60. Now it's 90. You're a liar.
No, it was 95.
Say that on the podcast.
No, I'm not, because people pay. Because Kym, people paid for those extras. They paid that money to get the posters. And I told Kym, get posters signed of all the comics that you have on the show, and people take home signed posters. Wanda Sykes, she didn't do no posters. Kym had a headshot of her.
Huh? You told me 60 to make me feel better, so you ain't telling me the truth. So you really, next game show, I want my check for the school.
The people pay you because when you do a charity, and I told you to let me consult, be the consultant.
Oh, please, you was cussing out the other girl that wanted to take over. Stop your foolishness.
Oh yeah, because I am a bridezilla when it comes to charities. If you don't know this, I don't know if you could tell or not. I'm very particular. Controlling. Oh, no, I say particular. I because Kym, you didn't see the green room that I prepared for the comics. It was beautiful. I had stuff for them. They felt special. They felt like, oh my gosh, we're appreciated. George Lopez didn't even want to go home. It was all kinds of liquor for everybody, all kinds of good stuff to eat. Louis Anderson came and saw all that food. He lost his mind. So it's a way. Like I said, when you put all of us in the green room, we ain't got nothing to eat. You ain't there. You screaming behind the deaf comic that it's her time to go up on stage. She don't hear you. You got to treat people better is what I'm saying.
All right, next game show. Do you like my jewelry?
Can you explain what's happening there, Kym?
I don't know what's going on with Kym. She's got the pearls up under her nose.
No, it's on my nose. I feel like we don't always have to wear jewelry where people tell us to wear it. So this is just a way to wear your pearls to signal purity.
You're so brave.
Why is your pearl signaling purity? We're not pure, you and me. So where does that...
I'm pure, and Chris don't listen to her.
Okay.
Happy to hear it.
Look, we don't even have
free. That's enough. COVID free.
You are COVID free. Today is the day that Kym is going through it. Kym, we hit a lot of stuff.
No, you were drinking some tea earlier.
Yes, this tea is so good.
Okay, so this is our Black Business Spotlight. There was a company that contacted me, Kym, the Two Funny Mama site, and they have these teas, and they're called Grace and Gratitude. Grace and Gratitude Tea Company. You see that? And they have all kinds of flavored teas. And they were so kind because I said, send us one. And they sent a box for you, Kym. You got it. What's it? Do you know what you're drinking? The tea that you're drinking?
I'm drinking Joyful Sunrise. And let me tell you something. It is like I put nothing in it. It's just the tea. And you got to put it, they send you a little ball or whatever, you put it in there.
A little strainer, a little tea strainer.
It doesn't need any honey. It doesn't need anything.
Oh, that's
fantastic.
good.
But you see, my pearls are also a hair holder. But go ahead.
Now that I kind of like. You look like Ellie Mae Clampett. And you're drinking your Grace and Gratitude tea. Now, can you tell us a little bit about Grace and Gratitude tea, Chris? Grace, oh, they gave you a mug.
Yep, look at that.
What does it say?
What's it say?
Hold up. It says grace on one side, gratitude on the other one. Grace is unearned, undeserved, unmerited love, mercy, favor, or kindness. That's a noun.
You want the official? Oh, go ahead, Kym.
Gratitude, the quality of being thoughtful, readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness.
This is...
Okay, so I'm going to have Chris, because we're actually going overtime because Chris has to leave.
Yeah.
Chris has to go. So Chris, just read the bio of Grace and Gratitude. You were supposed to have left 30 minutes ago, Chris.
Yep.
So real quick, we'll just tell you the about us, why they started. Grace and Gratitude is an organic tea company with a focus on wellness. They launched Grace and Gratitude in October 2020 because as a busy working wife and mom, she found it challenging to routinely and intentionally practice self-care. However, I found myself enjoying a cup of tea every single day. So I decided to make my tea time my me time. My tea time would be that designated period to intentionally take a moment to focus on me. I felt that others might be struggling with self-care as well, especially during the pandemic. So I wanted to share how overall wellness can start with a cup of tea. Not only does tea have valuable physical health benefits, but the mental health benefits are equally as meaningful. Steeping a cup of tea can force you to slow down and pause until it's ready to be enjoyed. Ready? So through Grace and Gratitude, I get to share my passion for high quality tea, the importance of self-care, and the concept of giving yourself and others grace and practicing gratitude with fellow wives, moms, and everyone with a lot on their plate. If you want to contact them, Grace and Gratitude Teas, that's plural.com, at Grace and Gratitude Teas on Instagram, Facebook, Grace and Gratitude. And in the boxes, you got all kinds of cool stuff. So you guys can see that on the website. Instagram, you can see what Sherri and Kym are enjoying.
So thank you, Grace and Gratitude. Please, people, everybody, this is a small business by a mom. What's her name? Did she say what her name was, Chris?
Let me see. It is Candace Brown, owner, Grace and Gratitude.
Brown of Grace and Gratitude. Please support graceandgratitudeteas.com and order from a small business person, because, you know, we keep ordering from Amazon and all of these other places, but the small business people, they need some help. They need support. So graceandgratitudeteas.com. We're actually going to end it. If you would like any of our merchandise, go to buyjack.com/2funnymamas. I think we did. Kym, did we get to everything you wanted to talk about? Because we're impeding on Chris's time and we want to be respectful. We are late. Chris told me I gotta be out of here at 11:45. It is 12:10 right now.
Yep.
So we hope you enjoyed Two Funny Mamas podcast, and I think that's it. Kym, what do you want to say? You distracted anyway. We gotta go.
I'm trying to think, like, Sherri, if you were a teacher and Kym was a kid, do you call the parents or do you like let them go out and run around on the playground a little bit?
At this point, if I call her daddy, he gonna be like, "Why you calling me? You didn't put up with it for 22 years. It's on you." If I go to her brother Kyle and I go, Kyle gonna be like, "Hey, you knew when you got with Kym what she was like. This ain't nothing new. So hey, you stepped in it. Wipe your shoe off and keep going." So it is what it is. It's just one of those days where she's just wilding out. And she's often, and when people say, "You told Kym to be quiet," Kym deals in order and consistency. So when she crazy, everybody else got to be consistent. You see, she look like she doped up right now, looking like Britney Spears.
What you trying to say about Britney? You better take that back. Everybody's on the apology tour right now.
I think Britney Spears is something's different about Britney, as there's something's different about you today. You are very distracted today, and I'm all here for it. And the viewers and the listeners, thank you guys for listening to us and hanging in here with Kym and I We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by December 31st. So please tell 6 friends and family members to subscribe to Two Funny Mamas podcast.
Yes.
We haven't taken a break yet. You know, podcasts go on vacation and then they come back. We have not taken a break yet. Every week we're giving you a new podcast. So we really, really appreciate you. Okay, Miss Distracted, can you say good night or goodbye?
I was trying to make my hair pretty for the viewers. Y'all, thank you so much for listening and watching Two Funny Mamas. Oh, that's a bobby pin. I was trying to make myself cute, but I want to thank y'all.
I just want y'all to see it. I want y'all to see the craziness. Keep ranting.
I want y'all to pray for me. And please watch Daily Pop on E.
And Dish Nation, I think.
Dish Nation.
Oh, our episode of Call Your Mother's coming up soon, right? Is it? Please start watching Call Your Mother, because Call Your Mother, Kym and I are on a show called Call Your Mother, and I believe our episode is coming up soon where we're both in it, like within the next 2 weeks. So put it on your DVR, guys.
And you said you were going to talk to the publicist to find out, but watch Call Your Mother on ABC on Wednesdays.
Yes. Yeah. Check your local listings for time. Kym is on E Daily Pop. I'm on Dish Nation. We're both on in the morning times. Check your local listings, and we got to let Chris go.
All right. Love y'all.
Say good night.
Good night.
God bless y'all.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas.